loyalty of like having your mama's back.
Do not tell. You say to not tell.
Kendall sent us 2 options. Which one should I wear? This black and white one or this all white one? Wow, I liked the white one better. And shady little North tells her that.
So it's something that I'm really late to, I guess because I don't even care sometimes about Hollywood news because I expect the nonsense. Is this news about Kim Kardashian being GQ Man of the Year? Like, it's just ridiculous at this point. Like, I mean, what message does that send to your children? I'm not shocked at all because I don't expect Kim to, Kim is fully bought out by Hollywood. I don't expect Kim to sit here and say, you want to know what? It's getting weird with the gender thing. I'm not going to do it. Maybe somebody else wants to do it. But I won't talk about somebody else who wants to do it, but I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to take that away from a man. I'm not a man. But she went right along with it. Of course she did.
You see, Kim Kardashian now is the Man of the Year. GQ named Kim Kardashian Man of the Year.
Are you joking?
It's
Rob,
not a joke.
No, that's got to be a joke.
No, Rob, can you put Kim Kardashian Man of the Year? Like, you can't make this up.
The best thing she could have done is to say, I'm not accepting this award. Like, because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. I've had kids. Are you talking?
Exactly. Like Patrick says, I've had kids. I'm a woman. I'm happy to be a woman. I love being a woman. I mean, this goes back to the usual thing of, as usual, let's erase women. And I don't like acting like this because it almost sounds like hyperbole, but it's not. You have this girl, Kim Kardashian. Now, first of all, I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians all the time when I was younger. But things started to switch up, and it's not because they're rich. I didn't care that they got extra rich, but when Kim was pregnant, I think she was pregnant the second time, and she took a private jet all the way to New Orleans just to get a real beignet, like an authentic beignet, and then went back home. That's when I kind of was like, I don't think this show is for me anymore. I don't care about climate change, and I'm not one of those Green New Deal people like, oh, why are you wasting gas in the air and all that with taking a private jet all the way to New Orleans. Like, no, that's not my issue. It just felt extra to me. And I was like, dang. They always were a little extra, but it was just outlandish. Something told me when they went to that streaming service, Hulu, I was like, they're getting ready to go over the top of the situation. We know that Kim was with Kanye. They have 4 kids together. She's catapulted her career. It's not easy to keep up with a brand. I mean, you have to rebrand yourself and level up and continuously level up. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Kardashians for everything they built. I'm not mad at it because it is what it is, right? I figured that they would graduate into that part of Hollywood finally where nothing mattered, all bets are off kind of thing. With the Balenciaga situation that happened with the children, she really didn't denounce them. Right? And she wasn't going to. She's like the face of Balenciaga. When I saw her and Kanye broke up, I realized that Kanye was trying to, for a second, do like the natural thing. He had bought a farm. He was just trying to, COVID had everybody kind of like, hey, wait a minute, maybe we need to look at life differently. Kim instead stayed in California. She got one of her cars decked out in fur, that kind of thing she was doing. So I was like, this is switching up. Like she's switching up and leveling, going to that other level of Hollywood. And that other level of Hollywood is where things like this happen, where Kim Kardashian says, that she's Man of the Year. Oh, she has a bag of Cheetos. This is what she thinks of men, too. She's got a suit on and a bag of Cheetos. Like, that's what men, a bag of Cheetos does not make me think of a man. One of the pictures that she took the last time, and she had this, like, buzz cut wig on, I remember saying, like, this girl's going to promote this trans stuff in some fashion. This is why Kanye goes off. Feel how you want about Kanye. The man has been going off about my daughter. I don't want my daughter on TikTok. He had his school. Everybody talked trash about his school. It was a schoolhouse type school. I know everybody's into public schools with all kinds of federal regulations where they force jabs on your children and force processed foods on your children. Don't teach them anything and then teach them that they could be everything all at once and still be nothing. But he had a schoolhouse going, and that's where he wanted his kids to go and everything. And I could tell he was trying to pull his children out of this swamp, this Hollywood swamp. But it's not going to work with Kim being their mother. She pulls them in. It's everything goes with Kim. And you know how it is in the dynamic. It's the mom is always right. And the thing is, too, so this girl's probably like 42 or something. She has to keep up with the trends. in order to stay famous. I mean, after a while, I would think like fall back a little bit or something, but she has to keep up with the trends, and getting naked and taking pictures is not really pushing barriers anymore. And again, I'm not judging anything that girl's ever done, but I'm just saying, like, everybody does that now. So now she's going to be a boy, you know? Now, I'm not saying she's going to go through any kind of transitioning. I'm not saying that at all, but GQ Man of the Year is Kim Kardashian. It doesn't make sense. It just adds to the chaos. To me, it makes her look corny and like she's reaching, trying to hold on. But I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think. Maybe I said something here that might have offended somebody. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.